Good dawning. Myself, Mr. Floyd here. Josh, welcome. So we'll give it a few moments here. I know Victor's still alive. And let things pile in. See if anybody shows up, and then we'll go from there. Bucky's! All right, we'll flip that around. And, there we go. We're at the Gulf Shores, Orange Beach. And yeah, we'll see if I know Victor's still alive here. So let's see if anybody piles in this morning. If not, then we will go live later. That's all right. But, there we go. I got thumbs up. Hey, Loretta. All right. Welcome, beautiful. Yeah, we are passing Bucky's here. I don't know where it is. You can't see it. But, yay, sound. I know, right? What the hell? YouTube's been really weird the past couple of days. But grateful. How are you doing there? There, I'll spin around. Here we go. How are we doing? If you don't see me look at the camera, it's because we're driving. Tina, beautiful soul, good dawning, welcome. And yeah, so we're on our way to Naleen's, and we're gonna get some Justin with some good Creole food, and sure enough. I think Justin Wilson's there though, but either way, we're gonna get some good food and some etouffee and something, and a little beignet, and then we'll go on from there. But yeah, so we'll go live again. It's only assuming the traffic's not crazy, because it is Friday of New Year's, and so anything's feasible. But as long as it's not crazy down there, we're gonna go live at from Bourbon Street. Why not, right? You think you think Josh, you're live on Bourbon Street, but yeah, grateful. So yeah, so here we go. We are in Sweet Home, Alabama. The skies are blue, but yeah, so we got about 2.5 hours, 2 hours to New Orleans. And then we will grab some grub, go live, and yeah, why not, right? And then from there we head towards Dallas and attempt to find a very inexpensive hotel room. So grateful. If anybody wants to help, you're welcome to donate. I'm going to give all the shout out and love to Hershey, Mo and Hershey, and Mosaic Insight, and Hershey, the shadow reader, for the amazing accommodations and the amazing friendship and the amazing souls that they are. Grateful. They knew it. I didn't know it. But got a place to regroup and ground. And yeah, first few days I was a bit of a psychological mess. But we're grateful. It's grounded and just put 4 legs on the ground. You know, I have 2, right? We'll start it with 4 legs and see what we create here. But so yeah, it's gonna be it'll be interesting. And who knows? Maybe we end up back in Florida. But for the moment, we have a place to go and ground. We have a job to regain, and so yeah, so we can move the universe forward here. As there's a hawk flying overhead directly as we're stating that. Literally, I just missed it. But we'll flip this forward here. So we're in Alabama, Alabama. We just passed the Gulf Shores of Alabama. So we're headed towards the next exit, I guess, is New Orleans. I-10 past, we make a left at Slidell. And you all remember Slidell, if you know the, that's where the hurricane that, yeah, that one, that went right to Slidell, right? Favor. Many moons ago, but seems like a lifetime ago when New Orleans was underwater. But so yeah, so Hawks, new perspective. I love that. I'm not trying to read the chat here, but so Helene, who's here? Angie, Tina. Oh wow. Wounds to wisdom. Teresa, thank you. Grateful. But yeah, PG, boops and bubbles there, brother. Love you, man. Yeah, so favorite, let's send some love real quick here as well. I know he's not in the chat, but I'm gonna spin this around here. Send some love, guys, to Nathan. He's getting out of the hospital today. And we send love and favor to Nathan Shipley there. We all know Nathan. And he's been in the hospital since way before Christmas. And he's getting out hopefully today. And favor, he doesn't go back in next week, because the same thing that put him in this week gets repeated next week, and unless you can find a fast attorney. And so favor to that too. So yeah, we love you, Nathan. You know, may not be watching because you're getting discharged here, but favor you don't end up back in the hospital, and favor to your healing Love you, brother. Yeah, anybody else out there who's got anything, we love you. But yeah, I'll be back. All right, so we just, I guess we just passed. There's another sign for Buc-ee's. All right, so we are at Loxley Bay Mignette, where if you know the I-10, I haven't been on I-10 since I hitchhiked it on 2001. But yeah, so there we go. Hitchhiked to Panama City with a friend. But, I'll be back. 96 miles. There we go. We make gas up at Buc-ee's just because it's always cheaper, and you just keep going from Buc-ee's to Buc-ee's, and you never run out of gas. There we go. Ooh, pardon me. Heartburn. So yeah, hopefully everybody's having a great day, and from here, I don't know what's next in any aspect, and I guess I'm not supposed to know. So yeah, this is like life out in the dangling it in the open here, right? I feel like a dangling participle in my universe, but yeah. So this is cool though, because I'm in open space, and since we're not trying to heal any more trauma, even my mother and I actually had a conversation yesterday. I will call her again later today to let her know I'm on the road. But so we are communicating, and we're fine as far as communicating goes. So I'll take that as a grateful, right? So yeah, even that, it's okay. It's just, we're not in Cincinnati, but we're not in Kansas anymore either, Toto. Gratefully. Bonnie Binsky, good dawning. Let's see who else is here. Angie, there we go. I'll be driving. Hi, I've been driving. Hi, Mo, Hershey, Loretta. Favor, guys. All right, so I'm not gonna keep this too long since I am driving here, but yeah, what did we learn from all this, right? So the abject question is, what did we learn, right? From now on in my future, I'm always going to make sure I'm covering my 6. That's for sure. But it's okay. We're good. I actually feel better than I felt in many moons as far as all this goes. Just myself in general. So, favor. So how are you guys doing? How are you all feeling? It's today's 2nd day of the year, so hopefully you're grounding into the new. We're grounding into the new. It's a 10-year, so 10-10, right? I used to live at 10-10 crest circles, so 10-10. 10 endings, right? Usually 10-10 is endings bring new beginnings, but anything that ends is going to have to bring something in. So what's ending in your life in 2026? What did you not bring in? And what is swinging around to you? Let's flip this around here. What is swinging around to you in a new beginning in 2026? I know that for myself, when I build the new universe, it's not going to be built on broken energy, right? I'm not building 3-legged universe. I'm grounding it in 4 legs, so favor. But yeah, that's when grooved is a sign for grooved pavement. If you go up 95, when you have grooved pavement, it says open joint on road, the sign, so it's funny. And so back in high school, of course, we would open the joint on the highway, because it's what they said to do, right? We don't really recommend that, but we don't do that too much in the car, or too much at all anymore. But recommend the open joints on the highway when we are where we are supposed to be, doing what we need to be. Exactly. So yeah, I guess I had to make this winter shift here and re-establish my universe, at least outside of my apartment, but back in the same hood, so to speak. So be interesting. So tomorrow, or Tuesday, I should say tomorrow, Monday, we'll go back and see about getting my old job back, which was really one of the best jobs I ever had. Because I mean, come on, I was on the floor for fish. I had to see Paul McCartney, which is a $300 ticket on the floor. Here we go. Which was a $300 ticket on the floor for the paltry sum of making almost $200. So there we go. So inverting that, right? So grateful. So at least in that aspect, I am looking forward to that job again, because it was really fun. So I am looking forward to that. So grateful. Let's do some IM work here. We'll do some. I'm not gonna channel and drive, but so yeah. So the plan here is in about 2.5 hours, 2 hours, give and change, we will end up in New Orleans. So we're gonna have. I'm gonna have lunch of some sort, inexpensive lunch in New Orleans, and because New Orleans, yeah, you go to the wrong restaurant in New Orleans, it's like, here's your etouffee, it's like $150, right? Down on Bourbon Street there, ooh, it's like going to Beale Street, right? You go to the wrong restaurant on Beale Street, and you'll get the menu, it's like, oh my God, if you've ever been to like Beale Street in Memphis, or any of those big, touristy streets, there you go. as we all know, if you live in New Orleans, probably not going down to Bourbon Street. It's like how many people live in Vegas and go down to the Strip? Probably not that often, right? It's the same deal. How many people, X, Y, or Z, wherever you live, right? If you live in Orlando, how often you go into downtown Disney? Probably not much, right? If ever, right? Who would go to Disney? Favorite. Good old Walt. But yeah, let's get out of the traffic here. There we go. Flip that. So yeah, let's do some IM for today. We'll clear some energies. And so what do you need to clear? Today's January 2nd. So hitting the brakes here. But what do you... All right, let's get out of the no zone, right? Never want to sit on the side of a truck where they can't see you just behind the mirror there. Not the best spot if he wants to switch lanes. All right. Well, 11 miles from Mobile, Alabama. So we can go to the go down to Mobile if you guys want. Hang out in the port of Mobile. I went to the army with somebody in Mobile. Never been to Mobile. The closest I got was I've been to Biloxi. Never Mobile, or we never went down there. Oh Nola. I'm gonna be there for about an hour or two at the most. Is a hotel room and get a good night's sleep, and try to take it from there. Try to crush the rest of the drive as best I can. But favor. So the goal is to get back to Colorado. At this point, it's probably not gonna be till late Saturday or Sunday, but that's all right. And then Monday we'll go down to Argus and sail a favor there that I can return to my job. Right? At least get back in the that's that there'll be absolute work, but at least get back into finding work. Cheers. Bonnie, are you in a Civil War area too? Oh wow. I used to live sort of when I lived on the East Coast there. There's all been to Gettysburg a few times. You want to go to a Civil War area? Gettysburg's like a living. Even if you're not wholly in tune to see, like, yeah, you can feel things there that even if you generally don't feel them otherwise, it's wow. Gettysburg. But, yeah. South Carolina, favorite. Maybe Bass Pro Shop. Go Bass Pro Shops anyway. So we're at Daphne, Spanish Fort in Alabama, near the Gulf Shores, and so there we go. There's a tunnel ahead, hazardous cargo. Okay, so we're gonna be taking a tunnel. So here we go, guys. I'm glad we didn't do the IM. We're about to cross Mobile Bay, so I'm gonna show you guys the where we're at here. We're on I-10 headed west, and we're about to enter Mobile. So here we go. So here's Mobile Bay. Or at least the Gulf, or something to that effect. In a moment, there's downtown Mobile in the front of us. Mobile, Alabama, not Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, to the left is all the water. I don't know if you can see it over the wall. But, there we go. But, all right, guys, cool. So welcome to Mobile, Alabama. If you've never been to Mobile. Never been to Mobile. Anybody been to Mobile? Battle, I know there's a whole bunch of ships and stuff. Battleship Parkway there. But yeah, so cool, right? And so in just a quick moment, hopefully we'll be able to see the Gulf here. But I don't know. We shall see. So yeah, let's clear some energies and work with the IM. There you go, and the birds. There we go. But all right, here we go. Crazy, ain't it? Good. All right. So from your end, hopefully you guys are having a great day. What do you? If there's anything you need to clear, today's January 2nd. So let's see pick one item, and I'm going to pick one item as well. And I'm going to pick negativity, right? And I'm going to leave that behind. So what one item might you want to leave from 2025, energy-wise, that you can flip into for 2026? So for myself, I am choosing to leave negativity behind, and at least if I get negative, catch myself. Hi there, Shelly and Neil. Welcome, guys. Love you. So from your end, what are you leaving in 2026? So let's take him on mile 33, right? So there we go. So definitely supported by the universe and leaving negativity behind. So take something, po' boy, that you want to leave behind, and maybe we'll get a po' boy for lunch, right? But for me, it's going to be negativity. So I release all negativity. I am standing in a new frame, and I am going to release. Here we go. Here now we're crossing in the Mobile Bay. I'm releasing all the negativity that, and I can be negative. Like all right, an Aquarius rising, and so as my rising sign, Aquarius generally reach for negative first and then find the positive, and so that's yeah. So we're gonna release that and release the negativity and what we see, and see only positive in 2026. So for yourselves, what are you releasing? I am releasing blank. What am I releasing? Poverty mindset, lack, anger, frustration, hate, whatever it is. We are releasing those energies and stepping forth, most definitely as into new. And now we are at Spanish Fort, Alabama here, and so there we go. And if you see ahead, we see the downtown Mobile and Favor, and at least yeah, I think that's downtown Mobile, Alabama. And not too many big buildings there, but we'll see if we can zoom in. There we go. All right, and then to our left, we have nothing but water. So yeah, grateful. So yeah, so what are you grounding into? What are you going to release? For me, the one thing that I want to consciously release, right? And conscious means that I have to pay attention to myself. Is when you're releasing stuff, sometimes it's like shadow work, right? You have to realize, am I standing in my shadow? Is my shadow speaking up? So in this case, is negativity coming in? And if there is, then it's a job then to squash. I can't really reach behind the camera. Squash the negativity before it consumes me, right? So for the next few days, we're going to release things that we don't want to carry in from 2025. And so today it's negativity, and tomorrow I've got an idea of what I'll release, but figure if you do as well, and we can break those energies and stand stronger in 2025. So for the next few days, we will take and pick energies that are no longer serving us to release into the new year, right? Exactly. There we go. Grateful. I see a bird in the clouds. Oh, beautiful. Bye-bye anger. Be gone. Take some lunch with you. There you go. Exactly. I love it. I love it. No more anger. No more seeing things in a negative manner, right? I always go to that negative first, clear my, and we're going to clear that and go to the positive first, right? All right. So a po' boy truck's making me hungry. But there we go. Flip that around. And all right. So grateful. I'm not going to keep this much longer here, but I do want to state that I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys. I say that, but I mean that. I know my life's been a bit of a menagerie, and you guys are been part of this, and for that, I am grateful. And yeah, now we get to see what creating is, creating in action, right? Without trauma, hopefully. But yeah, so there's a tunnel ahead here, so let's get through the tunnel. We'll come out on the other side. So as we go through the tunnel, what I'm going to do is, as I go through the tunnel, I am going to make a statement of release as we go through the tunnel there. Oh, there was a hawk on top of a light post. So as we go through the tunnel there, what do you want to bring in new, right? See you on the other side of the tunnel. So I'm going to release negativity. I'm going to bring in positivity and use the tunnel, right? Because we can do these things. It's all symbolic. We're going to use the tunnel as a bridge, or as a path, right? We can use a bridge too, to clear the energy. So as we go through the tunnel here in just a moment, I don't know how long it is, but as we go through the tunnel, I can see it sort of coming up here. We will clear some energies, and then we will close out here and for today. But we'll go live again from Bourbon Street. We're going to go live later tonight. Maybe do some cards and such from the hotel in Dallas or somewhere near there. So if I get a hotel room, which I'm pretty much going to have to, we will go live again. And yeah, so this is, you guys never been to, here we go, here's a tunnel. All right, here we go, guys. So what are you bringing I am releasing as I go through this tunnel. What are you releasing, right? So as I go through the other side of this tunnel, I'm going to release negativity. I'm going to leave it on the other side of this tunnel here. So as we go in, this negativity, hopefully we don't lose each other, and we release the negativity through the tunnel here, which apparently has cell phone repeaters, gratefully, right? Remember back in the day when you had tunnels, it was like, oh crap, I'm going to lose the cell phone, right? Not anymore. As we break. All right, so now we're in a traffic jam in a tunnel. I've never been in a traffic jam in a tunnel. This is fun. Get me out! Oh, there's the light. All right, I see the light. But yeah, I'm not one for confined spaces. You should see me in a really small elevator. Not my thing. But here we go. So as we clear through the tunnel here, I leave on the other side of that tunnel negativity, negative thoughts, actions, and negative energies. I bring forth through this tunnel. On the other side of the tunnel, I bring forth positivity, love, and trust, right? Because if trust and awesomeness, there we go. So all the negativity can be back there behind. There we go, guys. All right. So what did you leave in the tunnel? And these are all symbolic things, but they do add up in your universe, right? I mean, it's... There you go. So I'm not going back the other way to claim my negativity again. So we're just going to stay positive. But, I mean, that will require some work. But, all right. So, yeah. So now we're on the other side of Mobile, Alabama, I guess. So if you look to the left, you can see all the cranes. And if you can see with the angle of my phone here. So you can do this. There you go. There's an old ship over there. There we go. And so let me put this one back. Texas. All right, and then there's a whole bunch of 8s. 8. I love lawyers, right? You ever travel the country, right? Lawyers, they always buy the craziest phone numbers, right? So everywhere I'm gone, I've seen like lawyer phone numbers, like if you want abundance, dial 777-7777, right? Or 444-4444. So thank you, lawyers, for throwing angel numbers out into my drive there. But all these weird law firms, the crashing law, you know, like injury law firm, call us at 222-2222. Exactly. So yeah, grateful. All right, so we're on the other side of Mobile. It doesn't seem to be too much there, but I know if we go that way, there's we can take the Beltway, and I know there's something. But yeah, it's like I think we're already on the outside because they're already starting to advertise gas stations and food. So you know when you've like skipped town or you're on the other side when you start seeing the at this exit, like the gas stations and the food at this exit. But so yeah, so obviously Mobile is doesn't seem to be that big, but there's some streets here. But so yeah, anybody any family in Mobile, Alabama? I know, like I said, I know one person from Michigan Avenue. But all right, no husband called. I missed some stuff. Oh, favor, Mo. All right, so there's Mo. Mo just said Josh, right? And there's the Mo Go. So there we go, Mo. We've got the Mo Go in front of us. That's literally the name of the car, right? The Mo Go. There you go. So it's I guess it's like a handicap transportation. But so there you go, Mo. The Mo Go. Mosaic inside. Download the Mo Go app to get started. There you go. They started one of those things in Longmont too. They're green, so every time I'd see one, I would just be like, "Thank you, Archangel Raphael." But like the same kind of van service, right? All right. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's too much left here of Mobile, Alabama. All right, getting a whole bunch of texts. That's cool. All right. Pascagoula. There you go. Say that 5 times fast. Pascagoula, Dolphin Island. I've heard of Dolphin Island. There we go. All right, guys. We're going to flip that around. All right, so let's close out 10-10. Here we go. All right, so endings do bring new beginnings. There's 10 of us here and 10 likes, so thank you. I'm grateful, guys. I know there's been a bit of a shift on the channel here, come and goes and whatnots and me, and but we're gonna incoming call. You left. I'm in a blazer. Do you need it? All right, I'm getting a call here, but we're still live. So, message for Josh. You left something at Mo's. Mo, did you need it? You left. I am a blazer. Oh, my torch. I guess not. That's okay. So I left the torch there. Little torchy thing, but in the box, from the box. But no, not really. It's all right. We can live without it. Such is life, right? When you leave something, then I got to go back and get it. So there we go. But thank you, and I will call you in a moment. But thank you, guys. I appreciate it. There's 12 of us here now. Exit 22. Dick Russell's famous barbecue, open 6 a.m. So, no. All right, guys, we're going to end this here. I am grateful for all of you. Keep an eye on the road here. But we are going to go live very soon. Again, very shortly, as a matter of fact. You will see me live from New Orleans at this point. If I move to see what we got, I won't be able to tell you. But it should be about 2 hours and change. So we'll get some beignet and see if we can find Justin. I don't think Justin Wilson's still alive, is he? Remember that show with Justin Wilson? I used to watch him. He was on public television in the Creole Cook Kitchen. And his suspenders, right? Remember the suspenders? Woo! Sure enough. So yeah. So I will see you from Louisiana, from the bayou, and I'll catch you down on Bourbon Street, unless it's like insanely crowded. Then we will drive around Bourbon Street and keep going, basically. But we'll find somewhere to scarf some grimace proportions there. And quick, you get $5. You get $5 if you can name that movie. Let's go scarf some grimace proportions, right? It's a line from a movie. But there we go. I'm kind of jelly. You get to travel. Yeah, this isn't exactly how I wanted to, and not in one iota is this really the ideal way to travel. But yeah, I'm grateful. And you know, really, when you think about it, I mean, this car was beat to shit, right? Well, earlier this summer, after I smashed into it, after a deer and I had our ways, right? Favor. So much love to that deer. There's gratitude for you, right? You hit a deer in September, right when I hit deer, September. And now it's January and we're in Louisiana in the same car. How's that happen? Grateful. So that's another thing I'm going to bring in this year, more thankfulness, right? All right, guys. So I'm seeing more thankful in my future. Utilize the opportunity, you bet your ass. All right, guys, I love you. I know, love each other. I will see you all. I'm not going to do the group hug here or in the car. Right, super. But I'll give you a high five. Mel Robbins, high five yourself, right? But yeah, love you guys. I will see you all in the next, which will be in just a few hours in New Orleans. And I'm going to try to dig out my gimbal here. My DJI, my new DJI, my old DJI gimbal, which favored a DJI there, I guess. Hopefully we still get updates on the software. If they ban DJI, they're banning the software on the software too. So I have a bunch of DJI products here. So favor that I get to keep my keep the software updated on my gimbal and such. But otherwise, guys, I love you all, and thank you for being a part of this, and grateful to be a part of your universe. And Alabama, thanks you. See where we are. We'll get to the next sign here real quick. Southern, where are we at? Dolphin Island, Tillman's Corner, and Pascagoula. There we go. So I will catch you all in New Orleans. Love you all. Thank you. And I will see you all in the next. Thank you, guys. God.
There are police reported ahead.
There's police reported ahead, too. So good timing to get off. All right, guys, I love you. See you in the next.